Hi students, welcome back. Let's continue with the Python programming language. In the previous video, I explained about the features of the Python programming language. Now let's start with the main concepts, that is the Python basics. So what we are going to learn in this Python programming language? Let's see the step by step, and these are all concepts we are going to learn in the coming videos, coming sessions. Okay, so the first thing is the basics of Python programming. We are going to learn about the different Python operators, the functions that we are how to implement the functions and how to call the functions which are already present in the library functions. Okay, how to call it, and the Python functions and the parameters, and some object oriented programming concepts like the class, objects, how you're going to use the class and objects while writing the Python programming, and the data structures in the Python. Some of the data structures in Python programming language is a list, set, dictionary and tuple. So this is one of the important concept, the data structures. So far you had seen the data structures in the C, C++, Java, you had seen that. But just like that, the Python is also having the data structures like list, set, dictionary and tuples. The conditional statements, just like the other, the Python is also having the conditional statements like if else statements and the nested else. And the loops are for loop and the while loop. And there is some mutability and immutability of Python basic data types will be present. So we will see what are the mutable data types and what are the immutability data types in the Python language. And bulletin and user defined modules, errors and exceptional handlings like try, except, else and the finally, and data pre-processing and analysis. So these are all the different concepts that you are going to learn in this Python programming language. Now let's start with a first concept. So the first concept I am going to explain here is how to create variables in Python. Creating variables in Python. So in this video, I'll just explain how to create a variables. In the next video, I'll show you by executing on the screen. Okay, I'll just take one of the IDE, that is the Anaconda software. So by using the Anaconda IDE, where I'm using the Jupyter Notebook. In the Jupyter Notebook, I'll try to explain how to create the variables in Python language. So here I'll just give the how to write the program, and there I'll just implement this program on the screen. So first I'll explain the program on the sheet and I'll execute on the screen. Don't worry. So first let me explain you how to write how to create the variables. So how can I differentiate the variables and the keywords? So for that thing, first you have to know what are the different keywords that are present. Okay, so don't use the keywords as a variable names. So that you already know, because you had already learn the programming languages like the C, C++, Java, all this programming. So we are not using using the keywords as a variable names. So the same concept here is also implemented. A variable is used to, let me write the concept. A variable is used to hold some value. We all know that a variable like x is equal to 2 and some string c is equal to a, b, c, like that. Y is equal to. So this is a variable. A variable can hold some value. Some value depends on the value we are assigning. Depends on value we are assigning. So whereas in the languages like Java or the C++, we have to define the variables. We have to declare like integer, float, character, like that. But in the Python language, you no need to declare that. You can directly assign the value to the variable. Okay, so if you are using the strings, you have to keep the quotations. If you are using an integer value, just write the integer value. So then the system can understand it is an integer value, whereas a string value. So by writing the code itself, the system can understand whether you are using the integer values or the string values or characters, like that. So next, there are certain restrictions are there, so you have to follow some restrictions while creating the variable. So this is an important, you have to follow some restrictions. So what are the restrictions? The first thing is variable name should start with a letter or underscore. Start with letter, it has to start with letter or underscore symbol. Next, it can contain alphanumerics. It can contain alphanumeric values also. You can write alphanumeric values as a variable name. And the variable name is a case sensitive. Variable name is case sensitive. So this point you have to remember, students, because you'll get some errors while writing the code. So you have to check whether it is you had used the uppercase or the lowercase. So because the Python language itself, it's some case sensitive language. So the variable names, whatever you are using, you just check whether what type of word you have given. So variable name is a case sensitive. And one thing that is the most thing is a keyword. Keywords cannot be used as variable names. Keywords cannot be used as variable names. So these are all the restrictions that you need to be followed while you are creating a variables in the Python language. Let me write a simple code for that example. So you no need to write the library functions, you no need to write the hash include directories, no need to. Okay, everything it is present in the notebook. So directly go to the steps. Declare the variables by assigning the values. So number is equal to 100. Simply don't write the integer num, no need to write. Number is equal to 100 or string is equal to, let's take the data signs, and if you want to print this value, just call print num. Then 100 will be print. And if you want to print the data signs, just write print str. Then data signs will be printed. So these are the statements. So declaring the creating the variables and printing the values. The multiple variables can be assigned at a time. You can also assign the multiple variables at a time with a single value or a different values. So this is the way you have to create the variables. So in the next video, I'll show you how to write this code and execute by using the IDE. Thank you.